Hi, Grandma Debbie here. All right, so the 4th of July is right around the corner. 4th of July is the United States Independence Day, and everybody becomes patriotic. There's parades, there's barbecues, there's family gatherings, there's all kinds of things usually going on. And I like to come up with some unique and interesting things to make sometimes. So today I'm going to be making Patriotic Crinkle cookies. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I've never made these before. I usually just stick to the basics, chocolate chip or oatmeal, peanut butter, those simple ones. So this one, though, is going to be a little interesting. I like the idea of it because it's red, white, and blue. And that is perfect for the 4th of July. All right, so I'm going to bring you along with me, and we're going to get started. But also I want to point out that you can make these cookies in any color you want. You can leave them all white. You can do them, I don't know, yellow and orange and green if you want, or whatever colors you want to do. It's totally, completely up to you. All you do is change out the food coloring, and you got a totally different cookie. So, but in the meantime, we're going to get going. And once again, I'm going to bring you along with me. All right, let's get going. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cream together our sugar and our butter. So you're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And a stick of butter. And you want it to be room temperature. So this has been sitting out for about an hour. Okay. Okay, it's all creamed. So now we're going to add in our eggs. We're adding in 2 eggs. We're going to add them in one at a time. Okay, now we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, we're just doing this until it's formed a smooth and creamy base, which it is done. So we're going to turn this off. And now in a separate bowl, we're going to mix together flour. So we're adding 2 cups of flour. And to the flour, we're going to add in our baking powder, which we're adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I'm using a 1/2 teaspoon measuring. So that's why I did 4. All right, and then we're going to add in our salt, and we're doing a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to kind of mix this all together. And then we're going to slowly add it to our flour mix or our to our butter mixture. And we're going to mix this We're going to mix it until on low until it is all combined and the dough is soft. All right, it's all combined. All right, so we're going to divide this dough into thirds. Two are going to be colored. One's going to be red, one's going to be blue, and the other one is going to stay white. All right, so I'm going to get going on that. Okay, so I'm preheating my oven to 350. And I'm going to divide this into thirds, and I'm going to do the best I can. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to come out that way, but we're going to give it a try. And if I end up with more color in one, it's fine. It will all work out in the end. Okay, I'm going to leave this one white. I'm going to do this one blue. And I do have gloves, and I'm going to put my gloves on now, for just in case it spills over. I don't want to have blue and red hands. Okay. All right, so let's start with the blue. Do a couple little drops. And let's just start mixing it up. You can do the desired shade of blue that you want. You can go dark, you can go light. It's completely up to you as to how much blue you want to add, how vibrant. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to do the red. Probably did more than I really wanted. That's okay. Once again, you can do this one as bright or as light as you want. It's up to you. Now, because I've never made this recipe before, I have no idea how many cookies it's actually going to make. So we will find out. All right, how's that look? Okay. All right, so what I did was I prepared 2 baking pans. My oven is preheating, like I said, to 350. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to pinch off a piece of each color, kind of roll it in a little ball. Just kind of want to roll it a little bit. Then we're going to roll it around in powdered sugar until it's completely covered, 100%. Then we're going to put it on cookie sheet. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Here's the powdered sugar. We're just going to roll it around until it's completely covered. Each time I do one that gets bigger and bigger, I'm going to have to start making them a little smaller because I don't know how huge these things are going to turn out. Looks like I'm going to have more white than I am any other color. That's okay. I'll just roll those up into a ball and make those into a cookie. I probably made some of them bigger than what they should be, but oh well. All right, so all I have left is white. So we're just going to finish off the dough doing white. All right, I'm going to get these into the oven. It looks like it made 25 cookies. All right, I'm going to get these in the oven and I'll bring you back. Okay, so the first batch is out of the oven. They look wonderful. They smell really good. I haven't tried one. So, like I said, it doesn't make very many cookies, but that's okay. You don't need very many. All right, so give this recipe a try. Remember, I didn't have enough colored dough because I couldn't divide equally. That's on me. Give this recipe a try. And if you want to change out the colors to something different, you are more than welcome to. All right? All right, I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you give it a try and see what you think about it and let me know. They smell wonderful. So I do have a couple other fun recipes for the 4th of July holidays that you can also use for any holiday, really. Same thing with those cookies. You can do it for any holiday. It doesn't have to be the 4th of July, but that's what I'm using it for. All right, so I hope that you're having an amazing day. Everything's going great, and I will talk to you soon. Hit that like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe button. Bye.